Good morning.
Morning.
I am excited to be here this morning to tell you a little bit about the Appalachia Service Project, or ASP. ASP began in 1969 in Barberville, Kentucky. In fact, it was started at Union College, which is where our team was in June. Tex Evans was the man behind it all. He thought it was a great idea to take young people and lead them in home repair. He saw the need in the Appalachian area, and he saw the energy that the youth had, and he decided to put them together. It's been a beautiful thing ever since. In that first summer, ASP served 4 families with 50 volunteers. Now they have over 15,000 volunteers each summer, and you can just imagine how many families are served. Appalachia Service Project is a Christian ministry open to all people that fosters human development by addressing the housing needs of Central Appalachia. ASP strives to make homes warmer, safer, and drier, but it is really a relational ministry. That human development that they foster comes in the form of learning to love those around you and to love them right where they are. In June, our Redeemers sent a team of 58 youth and adults to Kentucky to serve for a week. The theme of ASP 2011 is Follow the Word, Transform the World, and it's based on Romans 12:2, which says, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will." This is the word of the Lord.
Thanks be to God.
I fully believe that everyone on that trip was transformed by God. I now invite you to listen to 2 of our youth volunteers.
Hi, I'm Colleen Wilkes. This is my first year on ASP. And when my family sits down to dinner every night, we ask each other what our favorite and least favorite parts of our days were. So when I arrived home, in an attempt to slow down my rapid-fire speech and understand my tales of awesomeness, my family asked me what exactly my favorite and least favorite parts of ASP were. And for those of you who know me, you know it's not often that I'm rendered speechless. The question just had too many answers. Perhaps I was taking it too seriously, or maybe I truly didn't just have one answer. The reasons people usually give for going on the trip bounced around my head. Fellowship, a chance to serve, ice cream runs. But none of them seemed to truly encompass what I wanted to get across to my family. I told them to give me a rain check, and I'd get back to them on it. After a couple days of thinking and searching, I finally told them that I didn't have a certain favorite or least favorite part. My first ASP trip was something I could go on and on about, which I did. But that to truly grasp what I was trying to convey, they needed to have been on the trip with me. I know that my mom followed my progress online, silently cheering when I didn't end up with purple hair, and smiling with pride when she saw me standing by my staircase, and that the rest of my family, especially my dog, was anxiously awaiting my return, wondering how my visit to ASP land had went. I knew that if it hadn't been me that went, if it had been one of my parents or an older sibling, I would have been hounding them for information, desperate to know just how cool their trip was. I suppose, having grown up in this congregation and ASP being something we do every year, I built up a certain image and expectation of how my first trip was going to go. But never could I have imagined what I experienced. Maybe it was because I was so far away from home, or maybe I'm just really lucky that my parents chose this church 18 years ago, but I gained a new understanding of what it means to be close to your church family. When I went on this trip, I gained a new When I went on this trip, I knew that I was going to work hard. I knew that I wasn't going to have all the comforts of home. I knew that I was going to be serving others with my church family. What I didn't know was that I would walk away feeling as if I had gained 2 sets of grandparents, or recently acquired 7 siblings, or having the desire to blow my air mattress and use it for another week. Despite all the little inconveniences, having to walk for meals and showers, being made to wear pants in awful muggy weather, having to double and triple check our supplies every day, ASP really showed me what I value most in my life: my family, my friends, and serving others. On Friday night, our evening gathering was the time that we got to share any lasting impressions and God moments. A lot of people said they didn't have one God moment. They had several, or the whole week was one giant moment. I was one of those people. I didn't truly have any hugely striking experiences, but it was all very eye-opening and touching. I remember saying something, though, during my time in the circle about how I wish I could have helped the family we were serving even more. I know what it's like to give help, need help, and do a little of both. But that week, I don't remember thinking, oh look, we're helping this family so much, this is awesome. I recall reflecting on how much my service was turned back on me as I really felt how greatly our family cared about us. And that's what really made the experience so fulfilling for me. I came away having felt the kind of love, both giving and receiving, that we should feel towards all our siblings in Christ. And if I'm not mistaken, which happens more often than you think, I'm either approaching or past my time limit. Thanks for supporting me and my fellow ASPers and for letting me speak.